My name is Thomas Pierce. I'm in Janesville, North Carolina, and I own J&J Farm. We produce strawberries, collards, cabbage, squash, potatoes, corn, about any kind of vegetable you can buy at your local supermarket, grown fresh, you can get here. We provide some local grocery stores with produce as well as the general public. Our customers are local people, traveling people. We have a lot of beach traffic, I like to call them. And they allow it to be from Texas, Oklahoma, wherever they come from. If they stop, we treat them just like their home folks. I purchased this farm 6 years ago and tried to row crop it with corn and cotton, and it wasn't paying for itself. And then we're talking with different people. I started with a little production of collards and cabbage, and it's led to what you see here now. Last year, for example, the weather had a big impact on us. It was dry from the last week in April up until September. We had 25 inches of rain here on this farm in 6 days. And we had planted 4 acres of collards, and we about lost every one of them. We had a lot of labor in trying to save them, digging ditches, trying to get the water off the farm. Cold weather has really hurt our crop this year. We've had probably one of the coldest winters I know that I can ever remember. If you can have a normal year, you can have an excellent year. But the weather has a big impact. Cooperative Extension has been a big help to me here through my local agent, local office, and the university as well. You call and you got a problem, you got some questions, they're willing to come out or answer it over the phone, come out, get any literature they can get for you.
I have known Thomas and worked with him on his farm for approximately 5 years. Thomas came into office and approached me on some possible alternatives that he could implement on his small farm. One of the things that he had in mind when he came and approached me initially was getting involved in pick your own strawberries.
CL has been helpful in a lot of aspects, from my strawberries, my plastic culture, because I was very new at this when I started this, very new. He called him, he's more than willing to come out, and he's not an in and out type of guy. He'll spend 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever it takes to get what you need, find out what you need, you know, if there's a problem, help you fix it. And he's very helpful.
The initial startup of Thomas's operation, he had a small, inexpensive fold-down tent that he was selling from.
And we had an excellent business. And then we moved back off the highway 500 or 600 feet and had half the business.
It didn't take him long to realize that he needed to have a more permanent type structure that would be conducive not only to the produce that he had, but for his customer base as well. The
tent worked, but weather had a lot to do with it, the heat. You could be set up out beside the highway selling, and it would come up a storm and you'd have to move rather quickly, and the wind would get the tent and take it away or what have you. With the new structure we're planning on building, we'll be able to close everything up inside at night and not have to move it back, you know, back to the cooler. We'll have another separate cooler there for it. It can all stay right there.
With the help of Ms. Grace Summers from North Carolina A&T State University, we were able to help him put in 1/4 of an acre of strawberries the first year. Grace came down from the university. She brought the mulch laying rig. She more or less showed me how to do it because I never laid any. She stayed here with me through the whole process. She came back and checked on me a couple weeks later, came back after we set the crop. She even helped me find some components I needed for my drip, my fertilization. She was very helpful. The black plastic has helped tremendously because you can get your crop in the ground earlier and it'll come off earlier. We raise onions, potatoes, peppers, watermelons, cantaloupes, everything on black plastic. And it's really helpful. Weeding, you don't have to cultivate, you know, when you fertilize it, the fertilizer is getting right to the roots and not out in the skip rows or in the middles. It's all right, it's very beneficial. As his operation has progressed, he's worked very extensively with us in all of his major plans and planning efforts, which included soil testing, which included crops and cropping systems, varieties, as well as markets and marketing schemes for his operation.
We do have a website. My wife handles that. I'm not a very computer savvy person. I'd rather be on my tractor than behind a computer or a lawnmower. But my wife handles that, and we're putting more stuff on it as we get along. You know, the further we go along, the more to be on there.
I set it up about a year ago with just pictures of us planting the strawberries, with our kids helping us, and just showing how we start out the season by planting, everybody that's here helping us. The traffic on the website, essentially we get basically local people that know us. Our goal is to do more advertising and let people know that we do have a website so they can take a look for themselves and know where to find us. The excess strawberries that we have, I'll make phone calls to people in our church and teachers that we know and just people in the community that we know make jam and say, you know, please come get these. You know, we'll give them to you. We just want to use and conserve every berry in whatever way that we can. And I also put some in the freezer and made some jam this winter and gave away for presents. And so we just believe in using every berry for the best possible use. We don't want to throw anything away. We want to be able to, for somebody to enjoy it.
The future of J&J Farms, I hope that we'll stay in business. The economy is really worrying me. The price of everything is going up drastically. Fuel, fertilizer, supplies, and when gasoline, fuel going up, people got less money to spend on other things. But I think we're going to be all right. We got a good community support here, and you know, as long as you sell a good product, people will keep coming back. Working here on the farm with my family, it's a pleasure to start with because you get to do things together. And being able to spend time with my father, my father-in-law, my wife, my kids, my aunt, my brother, whoever, is a whole lot more important to me than working for the general public, regardless to pay. I mean, I'm a family kind of guy myself, and I enjoy it. And I hope in the future my kids can take this operation over if they choose to and keep rolling with it.
Thomas Pierce is the epitome of what I believe small farmers have been and still are in this state. He's a family man. He's very involved in his community. He loves the land. He realizes that he's providing a service to the citizens of Martin County and the surrounding area by providing quality, fresh fruits and vegetables.
He puts lots of hours in here at this farm. There's lots of times that he's out here at 9 o'clock at night still on his tractor trying to get things just right, making things perfect. He's here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He's up at 3 o'clock in the morning making sure that the deer aren't in our strawberries. He puts in a lot of time and a lot of effort that a lot of people are not aware of, and he's got his whole heart in it, and this is what he loves to do, and we're very proud of him, and he's very deserving, we feel, of this award.
It's just a way for me to enjoy what I'm doing. Farming it's hard work, and you got to put a lot into it to get anything out of it, and you're liable to put a lot into it and get nothing out of it. But I enjoy doing it. I'd rather be out here in the dirt than be sitting behind some desk somewhere behind a computer. There's more money behind the computer, I'm sure, but if you ain't happy, you ain't happy. I'm an outside type of person, and I enjoy farming and working on the farm. The cooperative extension is a helpful, it's a way of getting, I don't know exactly how to tell you, but you need to use them. That's what they're there. They're there to help people like me and other farmers. And if they can't find the answers to the problem or the issue, they can get you an answer. They can get you in touch with the people at the universities to get you what you need. They're great help. Without cooperative extension, I wouldn't have what I've got now. You pay for cooperative extension whether you realize it or not. There's no charge to you. You're paying for it anyway with your tax dollars. You just as well utilize it. It's there for you to use. So you need to take advantage of it. I sure do.